Hello and a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in to News9 Live. Today, India has about 800 million internet mobile users. And this number could very much soon become 1.5 million by the time we hit the year 2040. But at the same time, these good and cool numbers, these significant numbers, and the bright side of it, there's a dark side that one has to look at as well. Take a look at this. From instant messaging apps, SMS, online dating apps, social media platforms, porn sites, etc. People are being lured and blackmailed. The more forms of online communication, the more forms of abuse. They are being duped by fraudsters, posing as women on social media platforms and sending them sexually explicit content, to scammers trying to get inside your banks. But sexual extortion on the internet gets a little tricky. Plays with your inhibitions, and once trapped, ruins mental stability, pushing the victim to more so than not start doubting their own selves. Users are trapped into intimate video and audio chats, making them pose nude or obtain revealing pictures, later making use of those very items to harass, embarrass, threaten, exploit, and blackmail the victims by threatening to circulate your private and sensitive material online if you don't do their bidding. And users mostly succumb because many don't even go ahead and report it. That's the kind of societal pressures we have to deal with at the same time. But at the same time, the bigger question is, what's behind the scam? How do they do it? How do you save yourself from it? When is it right to be seeking help? And how do the men behind it carry out these particular catcallings, these particular scams? We'll take all these questions. We've got the man behind this particular journalistic endeavor with us in the broadcast. We're also going to be joined by a cyber expert. But there's a documentary on our application News9 Plus. Do go ahead and watch it. A snippet of the documentary first. We'll showcase that and then we'll talk more about it. Take a look.
Hello baby, can we talk on a video call?
रात में एक मैसेज हाय का मैसेज आया, मैं एक्सेप्ट किया, हाय हेलो हुआ और जैसे मैंने ऑन किया तो उसके वीडियो पर न्यूड वीडियो आया और मैं घबरा के, अगर ये वीडियो ये चाहे संदेश अगर सोशल मीडिया में जाती है, कहीं भी जाती है, तो मुझे सुसाइड करना ही पड़ेगा।
As the name suggests, it is made out of two words. One is sex, another is extortion. It becomes sextortion.
They hit you at your emotions.
In last 1 year, close to 150 plus police officers from UP, they were victimized. बहुत बड़ी खबर, वीडियो कॉल से ब्लैकमेलिंग का बड़ा खुलासा हुआ है। मथुरा से खबर है जहां सेक्सटोर्शन गैंग के 4 लोग पकड़े गए। హైదరాబాద్, ముంబై, జైపూర్ కేంద్రంగా ఈ గ్యాంగ్ కార్యకలాపాలు సాగిస్తున్నట్టుగా వీడియో కాల్ करके बनाते थे लोगों के अश्लील वीडियो।
Obviously, I do this for quick money. How do you think I can afford a iPhone Max Pro, a super costly handbag, and my own sedan? No big deal. I'll search social media, Facebook, Instagram, or in some cases, just use random numbers. In most cases, because of the kind of work we do actually, we know that they have a lot of money. I then send a friend request and wait for the other person to accept. The conversation starts generally with a hi. Later, the conversation shifts to WhatsApp, where actually the video calling happens.
India's 800 million internet users could rise to 1.5 billion by 2040. But there's a dark side to this. Blackmailers are duping people by posing as women on social media platforms and later sending them sexually explicit material. Fake videos trick victims into explicit video calls. Then comes the extortion threat.
So somebody will give you a video call, you pick up that call. On the other side, there will be some girl or some woman. That woman will be, doing all kind of activities, like she'll be nude. And most of the cases, such kind of cases which we have found, there is actually no woman. The other side is also a video is playing. Along with that, when you pick up the call, your video also gets transmitted. And this whole thing, these people record. Once they record it, they start threatening the person. I have seen many people, getting extorted like this.
Well, you can catch other incisive documentaries and cutting-edge analysis over other topics as well. But shifting our focus back to sextortion, joining me in the studio is the man behind the story, Ghulam Jilani. A warm welcome to you. And joining us is Amit Dubey, author, TEDx speaker, and cyber expert. Mr. Dubey, I'm going to quickly come to you and get the ball rolling real fast. How has the scam evolved over the years? It seems like a lot of people are being pushed over the edge. What's the essential target group in this scam, and how has it evolved over the years?
I think this started almost before COVID itself, 3-4 years back, and mostly they were targeting initially these senior people, people those are above 60 years of age, and sometime when they get pick a video call and their video is created and threatened by those criminals that we can make it viral. They get into depression, they can't share with their families, and then they are into difficult time. So this started from there, and now these criminals are actually targeting any age group. They are targeting senior bureaucrats, they are targeting even politicians, they are targeting anyone who is at a prominent position who could be scared easily. Just today morning, I got a call from an NRI who lives in UK, and he was threatened like this only. People created his morphed images and videos using his profile picture because it is easily accessible. And then these guys were threatening that we will make it viral, we'll put different obscene things along with your picture, and that is something which has become a very common technique to threaten, to seek money. And actually this NRI has actually paid also. He paid significant money to these criminals. So this means it works. It works even with NRIs, it works with any kind of age group, and people get scared very easily that their such obscene pictures could be made viral on different platforms, and this is a very, very serious thing for them. I think this has become so deepened now that even police officers, they were threatened. And I got call from many police officers, and it is very difficult to actually trace out these people because they use anonymous SIM cards, they use anonymous bank accounts, and when we reach to catch them to that location, normally these hotspots are at border locations, so they switch these states, and it becomes very difficult to arrest them live. Even if you work for a week or 2 weeks, they'll change their number, they'll change their location. So it is becoming
even the IP addresses get changed, and people are tech savvy themselves. They know how to use VPNs and all of that. So if this is a serious situation, and you're the right person to be talking about this as well, how does one safeguard themselves? Are there any telltale signs? Should we start using VPNs as well? I mean, anybody could be next.
Anybody could be next, and the only thing which I'll suggest that keep your digital profile pictures in a low resolution mode. Don't give high resolution pictures first of all, and then you could do few settings in your WhatsApp. You should not allow anybody to see your profile picture, and this is the very first thing which they can get easily. And this setting you can do easily on WhatsApp and any other platform. And so with any other social media platform as well, your profile picture resolution should be very, very low. The face should be very, very small so that they cannot morph it very easily. They cannot use it for to mix it with some obscene pictures. Similarly, the second suggestion that I'll give, that don't ever pick a video call from unknown numbers. Sometimes it becomes, sometimes people ignore it and they get a call with a profile picture who is somebody known to them, and they pick that video call, but then they realize that this is not that person and this is a trap. I think whenever there is a video call, you should always put your finger on your front camera, and then you can accept a call. Otherwise, it will be very dangerous. So these are a few suggestions which I can give, though these are trivial suggestions, but it works. It works. And if you get trapped in any such situation, don't ever pay any money. If you will pay the money, they will push you more, they'll ask more money, and you will be in that vicious circle. So don't go into that trap. Just block those numbers. Don't respond to them. They'll keep changing their numbers. They'll ask you the same thing from different other contact, but don't ever pay anything and don't get into any discussion with them. Just block them.
All right.
And eventually they'll leave you.